Welcome, welcome. The night show will begin shortly. As always, like to give it time for others to show. Alright, we'll begin shortly. Time is clicking. As you've been seeing the screen, the housing is dropping. And we'll begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and welcome to the night show. I'm your host, your Grand MC, your Night of Entertainment, the one, the only TK Diz, Isaac, Kusip, and Orion. You know what you can call me. I am your night host, the one who reads the night home, who travels through this kingdom to push back the star and put a smile on everyone's faces. And I hope you're ready to enter Azeroth to see the past in a different way. Let's remix it here and grab your gear. As you can see, yes, there's a brand new patch that dropped, but we're here for the Legion remix, so unfortunately, despite housing being here, unfortunately, we ain't here for that. I guess, yeah, I don't know anything about that. Alright, but let's finish with our quest we were working on. Yeah, we're here on the remix. Yeah, we're not gonna do this. We're not worrying about this quest. This is a quest line, I'm going to be honest, I don't think it's anything we can do anyway. Okay, so we apparently need to go to Talaron. But yeah, we're going to collect ourselves, finish this little storyline, and then... Oh. Oh. This is not anything... This is the... As you can see, this is the Travels log. We're going to get a reward. Going to be honest, not really feeling the mount. We'll try to still get 1,000 though anyways, because it's what I do. Plus, hey, if there's a reward for doing it later, I'm not against it. Why I'm just now friendly with Knights of the Upon Blade, I have no idea. That's right, we're the Death Lord. Leader of the... Well, welcome, August. You haven't missed much. You did miss that apparently player housing is a thing now. But we're not going to be worrying about that on Remix, so unfortunately I won't be showing that off right now. Alright. This version of Dalaran is so empty. But sure, there's a massive reason for that. You're technically only supposed to interact with certain things. For example, if I try flying over here, now this actually makes me wonder. I don't think I was actually went the right way to do this. Yeah, maybe we'll see. Yep. No, no, we're still balancing. Hmm. Oh, my best bet it might be because this we're in this particular zone for it. That's why. Unfortunately, we are gonna have to fly the whole way. Yeah, I can't take a flight master here. I kind of got rid of flight master. And after this, oh, well, I can't check them right now. Once we're done with this storyline. Yeah, that's still happening. Can't believe we flew our whole entire way. Frozen memories. You've seen a vision of many undead traveling north from Ice Crown, yet only the sea appears before you now. The Lich King's icy presence enters your mind once more. Arthas never found the prize he sought, Death Lord. It is ours by right. The dragons must know where the resting place of their kin resides. That is kind of a weird statement, I will admit, because technically Arthas did find an undead, a dragon's turned undead. I just realized I didn't read that out loud, did I? The Lich King's icy presence enters your mind once more. Arthas never found the prize he sought, Death Lord. It is ours by right. The dragon must know where the resting place of their kin resides. Find a member of the Bronze Flight, the tenders of history. Do not be merciful. The presence fades. Now the question is, how the hell am I going to get there? Technically, I think if I go through, and I technically think I'm supposed to be able to go through Dragonflight. Yeah. I have no progress on this achievement, man. I don't think I'm going to earn that achievement to begin with. Especially now that I collected a lot of things I need. I'm not really worried about doing other things on them. Now my goal is just to make every character I can, like, make time runners for every class I can. Hell, once we finish with this one, I will probably make another time runner. It's because I want to get well, for somewhat I'm working through dungeons and the like, but some of them it's just, I want the fell version of their mounts. It interests me. Anyways, how's everybody doing today? I will admit, this probably isn't the most exciting part of the game right now. Magus. Wasn't Mewtwo not in ZA? Yeah, for the DLC, which some people might not have known, so I'm trying to give you a spoiler warning, mate. Oh, it says non-flying speed while I'm flying. Alright. Oh, hello. Thank you for visiting again. Or is this your first time? What day is it? Tell me you know of a glacier to the north where a powerful dragon fell. Moses' eyes narrow. What would a Deathbringer like yourself want with that information exactly? That was not a request. I know, I'm just warning you. Maybe be careful about spoilers, alright. Your actions stretch the limits of our alliance, Death Knight. Tell me what you know of a great dragon that fell in a glacier to the north of Ice Crown. Oh, time to break into this anchor. Now let's see if you can do this without killing a single dragon. Now I'm getting all their attention. So, like, I'm in the Ruby Sanctuary. Where do I need to go to get away from this? Not here. Where am I going here? Let's. Oh, now it shows up. A fact to note about this sequence is in the original way it was written, I guess apparently they decided the idea that they would kill all the red dragons here. The Codex contains entries of many of the great red dragons of the past. You skim the pages and locate an entry for an ancient red dragon called Hirnazara, who fell during the battle with a great on an iceberg to the north. The last known location of the iceberg is noted in the margin. The Lich King's presence is overwhelming. Do you know why the Red Dragon flight seeks to prevent us from finding our prize? The bones of the great Red Dragon teem with the essence of life, even decades after its passing. You consume this life essence, blight it, and turn into undeath. Then you will raise a dragon. Fly now into the north, find the glacier and your destiny. Okay, now where's the portal? Where's the portal? Where's the portal? I'm on the other side, aren't I? Get my flame out. So if I actually understand what this quest is saying a little better, the idea isn't that Arthas was looking for a dragon himself to blight. He was looking for a very particular undead dragon, one of has brought up one of the life dragons which you get him corrupting like that into undead would probably freak the fuck out of someone. Instead, he got the aspect of Magic's main wife, or at least his wife. I don't know. I don't know if multiple of the aspects have multiple wives or consorts, or just did the red one, Alexas, yeah, because well, she is the aspect of life. Actually makes me now wonder, would a red dragon never get another husband? Let's make that a question. Who What would you find more scary? A raised undead dragon based off magic, since one of the strongest mages, or a dragon based off whose power has power over life, turned undead? A tie? Want to elaborate? There's a blizzard? Fair. I can see that. I mean, both would probably be very scary and worrisome. Someone with the power of life kind of sounds kind of freaky and worried, turned into undeath, especially if the power was corrupted into a lost glacier. Unable to eat or drink, pursued by feral undead. That one undead has come across me. Oh, there's the undead. I will admit, I wish we could mount up, but nah, I'm not that worried. We're at least getting, I think, a buff in our speed still from Time Runner. Yveltal would, it would be a dangerous threat, but I don't think it'd be the proper equivalent. mean, the undead magic dragon would probably be someone who would be a massive frost dragon. Even if I'm going based off Synagro, she was a frost dragon. Well, someone with life, unfortunately, we don't actually see, because if anyone's curious, this would just basically be a mount quest. This is basically a mount quest. Like, we're not gonna. It's not gonna be like the dragon we collected right before this. Whatever happened to that dragon? Okay, it's been 21 years of World of Warcraft. Sorry, guys, I'm kinda a badass here. Look, I'm gonna summon my own. No, why did they make these spells look similar to the iconic look? Life to death. Yep. Cracking the ice beneath the snow. It's very deep. You feel the unholy power surge within you. The ideal location to unleash the energy to raise the dragon. Now watch this cutscene. Hope I got your eyes stuck on me, because this is kind of crazy. Boom. And with that, we just raced a goddamn dragon, which is the second time I've done that. With that note, back to Dalaran. And for anyone who's curious, that was it for the Knights of the Ebon Blade. Ain't no more we got. That was the final round for our order campaign. That one embassy quest is showing up right now. Armies of Legion fall. Kirin Tor. Ooh, damn, I have one for the Kirin Tor right now. Let's see, what do I got for Kirin Tor? Ride the Mana Saber. Let's go. Also, damn, I think they saved it so your world quests will carry over despite time expiring, which is kind of nice for us because we haven't done the Kirin Tor. Sure, I don't really have a reason to do the world quests anymore, especially like this guy. He's max level. I don't care for amass and infinite power right now. I'm doing it more to show off. If you guys want, we'll just stick with. We can finish the Kirin Tor one. We don't need to do Armies of Legion for. Like I said, I got no reason. And instead, what I'll show you guys is score decor. I cannot see that achievement. I guess maybe because I haven't bought it, I can't do anything with it. I think he starts showing off. Actually, maybe I will most likely just move on from doing the. Actually, I have this for infinite research, so maybe I'll still at least do. Surprised I got that, but I'll take it anyways. That is just so I can finish this guy off. Let's ride the mana saver. Still slow and not my favorite, but I would be honest, out of all the Kinotaur ones, this isn't the most unbearable one. And it's definitely not the most exciting. It's how slow you move. I just want to hear a show. Was reminded they're making a reboot slash like a revival or something of it. I'm not seeing a single path forward here. Come on, game. I'm about to run out of the thing. Okay, I'm gonna turn around because if I'm running out of the thing, we're gonna either despawn or something. There's a path. Yeah, the mana spider speeds up when you're running straight, but since you're not always gonna be running straight, it doesn't mean it's going pretty fast. Keep it coming. There we go. Alright, we finished this. Which also means that should be all our Kinotaur quests. So let's move on and do some Dalaran ones. Start with this one. How far are we to Flight Master? Yeah, I'll admit, despite seeing everyone doing the housing and stuff, I'm excited for the housing stuff, but I'll be honest, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything with it anytime soon. At least not today. But hey, I'll save some time for it tomorrow or something. Or worst case, hey, save it for the weekend. But geez, you all know from my Final Fantasy streams, I ain't worrying about my relic weapon anymore. Collect the bones, collect the bones. We're halfway through. And we're so good at killing demons. It's not. Okay, one more bone, one more bone. Man, you demons just want to die. It had a tech miss with like the usual, but I don't know. I like Thanksgiving. It was fun. For the most part, it had its moments. I enjoyed the food. 20 demons slayed. Let's see if we can find a group. And we don't have a group and we're playing solo, but hey, I think we're doing alright here. That was just me and my guardian. Where is it? Undead minion. If we need it more on the front line, let's pull these guys to fight. No? Oh, wait, I think I have to actually be over here. Nope, no, no, we're still good. We still got the notification. We still got the kill. Alright. Let's pull you. I will say this, I'm gonna have to run this again on my warlock after this. Because he's getting them world quests done. Him, I have a reason to still do these world quests because with him, I'm leveling. Yeah, my goal with him is I got to get him to 80. I want that warlock mount. We got 6 kills, 16 kills, and not one has been because of an Alliant player joining us. 17 now. Fair, a lot of that is because we're using the NPCs, but still. Let's see if I can pull them to the back. What is doing me that? Come on, kill the big guy. And let's just do this because nobody's showing up. And after this, we really won't need it. Boom. Fly away a little bit. And before we forget, oh, let's do that. Let's use one of these cards. Hey, 1989. I hope you're ready to party like it's 1999. Yep, that's useful. Now let's do this. Collect yourself stronger jewelry. Damn, that's a lot of stamina. And we get close on the remix. Then we'll get that. But before we do that, let's talk to all the tournaments here. Infinite research, worldly deeds. A single heroic act can turn the tide. A single whisper of hope can turn back despair. Is this what gives legends their power? Let's do this, especially because we're right about to run into a Legion zone, probably area. Our research shows that power is the only part of the equation. What does one do with it is also of great importance. The people of the Broken Isles need a champion. Come to their aid and drive the Legion from their shores, and your legend will grow. Where you choose to start is up to you. The Legion is everywhere, so one place is just as good as another. Kind of another good thing to note is the point of that is where you choose in Legion, there is no right way or wrong way for the Legion. Players could literally pick wherever they want, how they wanted to go. Scrap. Scrap. Fortunately, you're all scrap. You're not, but you are. I just realized I never opened this. Collect. 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 Alright. Now let's use this. Alright. Nah. You, yes. Fly. And yeah, just so all know, and it might already be clear without me saying anything, but this mount we have right here is legit the same mount. It's just a fell version of it. Yeah. Come on, come on. What can I say? I'm good at killing these fools. The only sad thing is, because this ain't an area, Burning Legion will still just keep coming back and back, these demons. That's a four. Now why get me in my way? Nobody's gone in there to kill it yet. In worst case, we'll wait for him to respawn, but... Oh, perfect. Now, let's do this then. Boom. We're apparently in combat. Now, one more world quest to do. Let's see. Hmm. No, I don't think I've done this one in a while, so let's find and see what this one is. Yeah, see, these are one of the ones I like. We're gonna just go around, hunt shit down for not too doesn't take too long. And go every kill, and then you get like 100 kills. Yeah, it fucks me because it feels more of a time consuming. And shit, yeah, maybe the reward is worth it, especially in this one where I think we must guarantee a level up. But damn, Nothing there. You're here. And I so much want you to face my blade. The minion's still alive when I killed its master. You disappoint me for that. Boom. Why this involve the druids? I got no idea. You saying my sword works? I'll tell you what, that definitely was a bad pun. It was so bad I couldn't even tell you were making a pun. Also, I hate to disappoint you, but I'm not wielding a sword. Let's turn this in. Armies of Legion fall. Thank you, mate. Yeah, they all basically say the same shit. Did I even get any gear from that? Oh, I got the gauntlets, didn't I? Alright. Now that we completed that one, let's fly forward to do Legion Fall, and I'm pretty sure. Oh, whatever. We'll fly right back and then go. Damn, I just realized how much freaking actual infinite research we have. At one point, I definitely should run a dungeon. I just don't want to right now. I don't know. Maybe I'll run that off screen because I don't know. I'm tired of dungeons. Or maybe we'll get this guy stronger before I run into dungeons. The Kieran Tor, thank you. That's why I said like it's just every single one of them says the same shit. It gets tiresome after a while. Now let's see. Does anyone else all maxed out? Nope. Technically, we're not maxed. We shouldn't be maxed out with half these guys. All right. Now let's fly back to the broken shore, and then we'll come right back up here. So I never really. I gotta be honest. Despite all the hype that series gets, I've never really enjoyed it. Like, it's not terrible, but And looks like, guys, unfortunately, we're gonna need to do a brief BRB. I gotta go take care of something. And we're back. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Sometimes I guess people, they always need your help, and it's always at the most unfortunate times, or just, when you're not really interested in helping, but they still ask for your help. Because they can't apparently do it by themselves or handle any of their problems by themselves. But, what you gonna do? Alright, Death Lord, thanks to your efforts, our forces have been able to secure additional resources from the battlefield. The more you continue to dominate the battlefield, the more resources our forces can spare. Take that. No gear, which that's unfortunate. Let's take this though. Alright. But now we've got a whole bunch of our world quest is done. Let's go back to Dalaran again. Alright. And now for the next order of business. Let's fly and call Khadgar. Not call Khadgar. We're going to speak to Khadgar. The Hand of Fate. Ever since the Legion invaded Vexidar, the Draenei have been hard at work preparing to return to Argus. At long last, they have a vessel that can take us there. With the way to that dreadful world open, we simply could not ask for a better opportunity to strike. Prophet Velen called for you just quite specifically to join the assault force. You should make your way to the Blade Fist Bay right away. Arrangements have been made for a ship there to take you to Azura Mist. The funny thing is, we technically could probably just take a portal there, but ah. Whoops. Go take a portal to Blade Fist. No, we're going to Orgrimmar, but we're gonna go to Blade Fist. Can I not draw my sword? Saga Lady Leanne, I knew you'd be among those called to fight. It'd be an honor to fight by your side. The Draenei have crafted a vessel to take us to Argus safely. They are gathering the invasion force on Mist Isle as we speak. We will join them there by sea. The Legion is no doubt keeping a close eye on the gateways to their world. We must retain the element of surprise. Why we're taking a boat to the base, to their city, I have no idea, but whatever. Let me know when you're ready. Speak to Lady Leandra to set sail for the Exodar. I'm ready. One of the few places in Camador they still have. I'd be surprised if they didn't. Oh, that's literally it. His only word. May the light protect us all this day. Prophet, Villain, and the others have gathered within the vault of lights below. There's an entrance just down this path. We should find the Prophet at once so we do not stall the invasion. Oh, thought he was going to say more, but he didn't. Sadly, we have not been able to fly in Draenei's hometown. Come midnight, I think we'll be able to fly in Eversong. Those are words we probably never heard anyone would say. Thank the light you have arrived. Catch it. Yeah, sure. Everything is prepared for our assault. We need only establish the beacon to transport us to the vessel. Once the beacon arrives, place your hand upon its surface to board the Vindicar, the instrument of our retribution. I love that it says unknown. What do you mean? We know this character's name. I have waited many years for this day. Behold the triumph of the Draenei, the Vindicar. But I'm gonna wait until this cutscene is said. Think we're good? What we do this day, we do for Azeroth, for the countless souls lost to the Legion's foul crusade. Once you are ready, we will take the Vindicar into the very heart of the Legion. Argus awaits. Travel to Argus aboard the Vindicar. I'm ready. Cutscene. Damn, it was in those steps. Damn. He's being rude, but it's not wrong. I mean, to take a note what he's talking about, note that the name Draenei means the exile. Something I like to point out, Illidan's. Someone brought up what on the fridge page of World of Warcraft's TV trope page, and they did make a good point, if you ask me. That Illidan is most likely just goading, then making sure he doesn't run. That this time it's truly they're making their stand here now. Damn, this is what the Legion did to their homework. Hey, there they are. I will say this is a little disappointing when the reveal of how much the Army of Light is. But I'll give my speculation. This isn't the entirety Army of the Light. It's just what's left of their presence on Argus. Like I say, he's got a perfect Infinity run, but nope. He stands. But damn, yep. Here we are. Aww. We're considered too low level for Argus. Well, let's see if we can't level up. We must act quickly. Champion, we will suffer the same fate as the Army of Light if the Legion fires that eternal weapon upon us. We must descend into the siege camp below and destroy it while we can. Let's see if we can do this. The invasion points are key to cutting off the Legion reinforcements to Argus. Defeating their armies within the lesser portals will allow us to assault larger invasion points and extinguish the Legion's presence then. I don't know what that's about. Alright, if I think technically correct, we'll have to do some quests. Oh, no. Good. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, there actually is more quests we can still do right now. Let's go here. Maybe a Tin Crystal? Tin Crystal within the Screen Assassin results. And not one of those ones. They say I'm not prepared, but I'm holding my own. For now. Someone keeps stealing mine. Alright, let's just find another one that another player's not gonna steal from us. You. Okay. That's good. Oh shit, she's a rare. Damn, He sent me flying. Wait, does she count? Nope, she doesn't. Why the hell is Foghorn a line you just said? Everyone keeps stealing my drops. Come on, guys, I'm trying to quest. I will say, I hope I can close the gap. Doing these world quests, I hope I can close the gap on my gear score pretty quick. I mean, despite it saying we're not prepared for the dangers of Argus, we seem to be surviving a little bit well. Oh, you. Jeez. So if I can get this one while it's open. Does make me wonder if I kill this one, will something change? I mean, nah, doesn't look like if I attack another person's, doesn't work. Yeah, sadly, you can't fly in Argus. Alright, we're at 6. No, I should do this. Actually, shit, I should actually go and uh, do the same thing. Because what if I get on more world quests? That would also be pretty good. We got you. Let's turn you into something. Come on, give me something good. Sadly. Alright, no. What was I gonna do? Alright, let's use one of these guys real quick. I know. I don't think I was at all ever talking like Foghorn, so I'm not sure about that. And I remember Looney Tunes. I do. Hell, I remember one time I was watching with my what was it, I was watching my niece, and your legend has grown, Cordero. The timeline reverts with not just the substance of your deeds, but compounds as it impacts those around you. This has been the most fruitful addition to our research. But I was watching, my brother played Looney Tunes for her, and oh, perfect. He played Looney Tunes. Unfortunately, he didn't look at the video he picked completely, and unfortunately, what he picked was a poor choice because he'd have actually picked something closer to just a compilation video. So, ooh, gotta love that progress. There's only been 2 days in December, but yeah, he picked why can't I? Do I have to talk to her again? Jesus. Pick the tuning crystal. Yeah, he picked the compilation video, so, and I was only half paying attention myself, so it took me a while to notice, like, hey, it seems like it's just throwing clips, constantly seems to be skipping clips, and that was why, because it was never an actual full episodes. But hey, you know what they say, that class they never taught us. I'm curious about something. It is, I don't think I got anything from that. Come on, guys. Where you ghosties? Don't tell me you guys kill them all. All right, one more guy. Come on. You stay away from me. All right, that's one. I don't think we're gonna make it in time for that invasion. Yeah, let's go do that boss world quest. Hopefully we'll have another player with us. So let's see with any groups. Nope. Because yeah, especially if we got to raise our gear level. I mean, right now we're only what 6, 8. Okay, I guess we're starting a group. Let's see what we can do. Oh, nice, another player just in time. See this, and that's two for. Let's see if we can keep this up by just focusing on these guys. We're already at 3. We already looted that one. Thing is, despite it saying we're not ready for August, we're actually holding our own pretty well. Although I do kind of hope we can increase our gear score. If not, I probably should switch over to my mage to do this actually. Which honestly makes me feel sad for the Death Knight, because after this, his role in Legion remix ain't as much I got much for him left to do. Yeah. Let's see if anyone's fighting that soul-twisted monstrosity. Oh, nobody's in a group. But if we make our way there, we can survive long enough to reach it, and there's another player near us. We're good. But I will say, although, honestly, this probably one would be easier. And you know what? Fuck it, let's do this one actually. Once I'm out of the fear thing. Boom. Yeah, way better choice to go through. Let's see, collecting anything from that. See, the awkward thing is, see, it only gives me so much gear. But as long as that keeps increasing our gear, then we're golden. Where do you think you're going? I don't know. Maybe I'll replace my doing world quests on my mage with my Death Knight just to keep up his gear. Just for the so we're strong enough to make sure we can go through Legion here. Although I will admit we're surviving, so There we go. And hey, that's all 4 world quests, which means once again we're all caught up on our world quests. And you know what? I should probably just break away from this. Damn. See if we can get a hit on you. Boom. Alright, now where's the near... Where are we? Alright, let's make our way to this guy. Back to the ship. Ah. And now that we're here, Argus in reach. And as always, the Argus in reach thanks you. Okay, see, we're getting there. About the bronze. Yeah, if I do anything with this. No, my axes. Pretty good. Oh. No, I have all these. What do I still need to do? Oh, now I do. I don't think that gave me anything higher in this, but if I gotta be slow and steady to get there, I'll be slow and steady to get there. We're surviving for now, so let's not worry. Speak to Romulus to disembark. Nope, I can't do it from here. I think I need to end up right back here. We're just not prepared. Take me to the surface. We're on the surface now. The hell happened there? Thing is, I don't know why I'm collecting all this, but I kind of am amused. Okay. Let's go turn on our quest. Welcome to Argus, homeworld of the Burning Legion. The Devastators bombing our forces prevent us from advancing any further. I can only protect us from their blasts for so long. Champion, you must peer their lines and remove the barriers protecting the Devastators. You can destroy the anchors that maintain the shields. I can cleanse them from afar. Destroy 3 Legion Devastators. 11, what do you got for me? We'll find no sanctuary in this world. Even now, the full might of the Burning Legion rises to defend Argus. The siege camps below overflow with demon filth that stand between us and the weapons trained on the Vidicar. They must be dealt with before it can fully charge, or Argus will be our grave. Well, we're gonna take. Oh, he's got a quest for us as well. My people enslaved, beaten within death's grace. Cowled figure weakly raises his arm, handing you a small liquid skin. Help us. It says we're not prepared, but we're kicking ass, so I'm not worried. Although this might have been what Illidan was warning us. Although I still think we're handling him, so I'm not worried. But if it makes him feel better, you know what I'm doing. Come on. Wasn't expecting another one, but hey, let's lead him back into the crowd. We're making some good progress. All right. Now we gotta start focusing on the other things. Since we need to kill 75, and anyways, might as well get as many as we can. Which makes the questing area we're in perfect for this, because we're gonna just find demon after demon. You know, I say I'm not that worried, despite it says we're not prepared for Argus. But hey, whatever I can do to get stronger, I'll do get stronger. It means I have to get stronger here. Come on, demon filth. You guys want to join in? Sure. Yeah, the druggers. There we go. Now heal you. Heal you. Oh, good thing I don't worship the light. Now let's destroy the south one. While crushing our way through a whole bunch of demons still. I don't want Paul Conqueror again. You go bye-bye. You go bye-bye. You go bye-bye. No, go ride to our allies. Side. Now for the main weapon. Righteous Fury. We may yet stand a chance. Cowed Fear, and it did not attack you. Most furious. I don't know who it's talking about. That's referenced. Well, that's not helpful. Not helpful. The armor light will not fall in vain. Our forces will assault the main encampment while we destroy their siege weapon. This will be but the beginning of our vengeance. Destroy the siege weapon at Crown of Destruction. Now, just... That's right. It's a goddamn demon. And... down he goes. Scene runners. You may underestimate the Legion's cunning. Hmm. Our force sustained heavy losses defending the Vindicare Protodrome. We require allies. The Army of Light was known to take in survivors of the Legion's crusade to bolster their ranks. We must do the same. I sense the presence of Legion slaves you freed nearby. I suspect that they have carved out a resistance against their masters. I would appreciate your company, Protodrome. And now this area has been cleared. Let's go over here. Oh, no, looks like I have to be out there. Ah, I missed him seeing blind. This must be it. I can feel their presence just ahead. It is as faint as the lightest breeze that once rolled across these hills, but it is not of the Legion, that I am certain. We must see if these broken are potential allies. It is a great risk, but our numbers are far too few to ignore the chance. You know what? Because I've got so much gear already, I'm gonna do this. I give no shits. Damn, we're still maxed out with these guys? Didn't I speak to them already? Not right now, though. Turallion! Not the best interest, but... While this cutscene's going on, I'm gonna grab a drink. No, I will bring up a point. Turallion has probably the best line. You should not be worried about people who you can ally with when your opponents are as vast as the Burning Legion. Especially because they got respawns. So I would be worried about facing the Legion. Turallion yet lives? Perhaps there's still hope after all. Why? Let's talk to you first. Great evil exists on Argus, and our forest house some of the worst of it. My wranglers at the edge of the forest are waiting for reinforcements. That would be you. I don't think this is a story quest. There's much to be done before this nightmare can end. We need to regroup before we can draw more attention from the Legion. I managed to retain a signal crystal during the crash used to call transport beacons from the Zenodar. With luck, we should be able to use it to establish a link between here and your forces as well. Use the signal crystal to call down a light forged beacon from the Minokai. Thraxian is an old friend and a noble warrior. We are fortunate to have him among us. Afraid it's only a matter of time before our presence is known. We must begin our preparations at once. I'm ready, High Isaac. Well, let's start using that chance for good. So it begins. Threat reduction. In time, Hatun and his people will set aside their bitterness and become valuable allies, but their trust must be earned. He says their village is beset by a demon called Aragnar and his cruel kin. We need those fiends out of the way before we can seek out Alaria and the others. The chieftain lent us his horn. Use it to call upon down his people's vengeance upon the demon's lieutenant while I carve a path to Agnar's lair. Atun's people have endured an arduous times. Their numbers dwindle as those ripped from beyond the walls of their sanctuary become servants to the Melon lords in the pits just beyond, sentenced to a life of labor, torture, and ultimately death. Seek out these captives, release them from their bonds, and show our allies we stand as one against the Burning Legion. I really wish they would give me higher gear, but whatever. All right, let's go kill a whole bunch of demons and free a whole bunch of slaves. Kill every last one of them. Come on. We'll kill this guy. Alright, let's kill the big guy. Kill, kill. Boom. Free more slaves. Yeah, we've only freed 4 of them now with this guy. Well, we'll work our way through. Five, 6. And looks like we'll have more here. Apparently he does not count as a slave we can save. Alright, big guy. You are our next target. Oh, big guy's down. And now we work our way to save more slaves. Kill you. Hey, welcome! Appreciate we have two different groups raiding us? That is, President, I don't think I've had two raids at once. Well, welcome to the party. Hope you enjoy. We're here on Argus facing the Burning Legion. And apparently we're underleveled for this, but I don't know. It says we're underleveled, but hey, we're playing hard. I'm curious, Gravity and I guess Wendigo, how'd you find out about my stream? So I have no idea how long ago that raid was. I'm only partially able to see the screen. I'm using my phone right next to me to watch the chat, so if you guys weren't there, I apologize for not noticing you raided me. Let's work our way to this last guy. I will say, the game says we're underleveled, or undergeared, but I'm handling. Streaming with Goose. I'm afraid I'm blanking on who Goose was, but I appreciate the raid. Here on the Night Show, we always want to put a smile on people's faces. If I can make one person smile, I always call it a win. Oh, Gravity's good. Goose. Well, I appreciate the raid. From the both of you. Well, welcome to our show. You guys big WoW fans? Fair enough. Forgive me if I'm blanking on what blog you are. It does remind me why I constantly, every time on Tumblr, before I stream, I always try to reblog. Well, even though I feel like the views I get from reblogging on Tumblr, I'll tell you this. Well, I know it has its misstep with expansion sometimes, but I remember, I remember, I remember you back. Scott, I think you showed up on one of my Honkai streams last time as well. Wow. Well, nice to see you back on the show. Well, I hope you get to enjoy what you're seeing for a while. So, Wendigo. Oh yeah, let's summon this guy. Always happy to summon as much backup as I can. Even though I will say we're all fun. Oh, looks like we pissed some off. But guess what we're gonna do? We must press our attack. Threat reduction. Wow. Now that their lords have been reduced to ash, we may strike at the heart of their power. Toon's people will greatly appreciate what you've done for them. And now, before we do this next little quest, it says suggest 3 players, but let's be honest, we're not going to do that. But before we do that, see, good. Got ourselves a new chance for a new bit of gear. What did we just get? Ooh, Kate. All right. Oh, let's start a group. Let's see if anyone will show up. But we'll talk to Terralion right here. I'm ready to fight by your side. He's about to wipe out. Yep, he wiped out the safe, so we're not getting back up from them. All right. Let's do this. Okay, I can't summon it. Well, I appreciate the raid. I mean, normally the show would end about. I'm good. Nope. But yeah, we're gonna probably be ending soon as well. But I appreciate the time you came for what you did for the raid. Ah, oh, you bastards. Stunning us. Hey, but reinforcements! Ah, you're just happy your wife came to save you. To be honest, she doesn't have this outfit anymore, but I still think it is a classic look for her. Guessing he means this. Yep. It's also been a long time since I've seen this. Seen the Broken Shore questlines. I don't remember every little detail. This victory is only the first link in a long chain, Death Lord. Death Lord. I still find that funny. I wish this gear would be higher, though. That Pit Lord won't trouble our new allies any longer. Until another takes its place, at least. If it were one thing I learned in our endless war against the Legion, it's savor victories as you find them. Come, let us take a moment to regroup back at your vessel. Illyria and I have been waiting a long time for a reunion with our son. Throws down a beacon. Alright, let's warp back to the Vindicator. And I should probably turn in my Infinite quest as well. Infinite Research quest. Before too long, especially if I can get another one for demon hunting. Alright. But I do hope I can get another demon hunting one. Or just kill anyone. Well done, Criticho. Mortar Riley will be overjoyed to see these new data points. Hmm. We'll do this one, the kill 200 enemies. Hopefully this does count Argus counts for this. Because that would be definitely still useful. If not, I should probably try to do the invasion point. And then maybe Dungeon Runner, and then so I can remove these ones. In order to better understand the power of both you and your artifact in this timeline, we need to undertake some combat studies. It's like social studies, but with blunt force trauma. I would definitely enjoy that kind of social studies. Not that I didn't, I hated my social study classes anyways. This is a comprehensive study, so feel free to fight whatever you wish so that we can get a baseline understanding of your abilities. And remember, this is for the greater good. Alright, let's also open... I want to say this should be increasing our strength. But I'm not seeing a change in that number, so I'm not sure. Damn. Oh, the boots are at least higher. That's better. Now, well, let's clear our backpack. Oh wow, that's actually a lot scarier than I thought. All right, let's go back to the Vindicator. We'll turn. Oh, we're exalted with the Wardens now, and yeah, I've been thinking this over, just to make it so we can do more for this, even though. I'm curious about something actually. Nah, I can't buy gear. Our absence has wounded Aether. We knew it would, but we had to know that he was safe when we fought the Legion. Now that we are reunited, I will not let us be separated again. And as I keep doing, damn, I just want my gear up. I'm at 590. For all we've seen, we must remember not to dwell on the past, but to look forward and prepare what is to come. Take this opportunity to familiarize with yourself with the Vindicator. And we'll see. Oh, wait. It's not wrong. But yeah, I will say this. What I'm probably going to do off screen, I'm probably going to keep up with the world quests like I was doing with my mage alt. And so hopefully I will have my Death Knight here, a little stronger. Which also means these will possibly change out because I will most likely run a dungeon or do something and probably complete these as much as I can. It's good to see you, Ishnar. How are you? I don't remember this character. I'm well, Crotodro. Thank you for asking. Before you venture out to the fields, but I want to make sure that you know that my services are always available should you need a place to rest. Be well. Well, I want to see if I can do this. That wasn't much, but do what I can. Now let's drop down here. I don't know there's always an explosion. Like, what am I doing that's exploding? Sacrifice is made to empower the Neverlight Crucible must never be forgotten. What is that behind you? Behind me rests the Neverlight Crucible. It is an ancient remnant of this world that once served as a source of considerable magic. Though its potential power is thought to be by many a gift, empowering it would require great sacrifice, as well as a delicate balance of light and shadow. Let's see how we're going to get that. There's our portal home. This place is full of magic and mystery. What is a portal doing here? What? How is a portal alive conjured to allow safe passage to and from Dalaran? Never know when we're going to need reinforcements. Interesting. Why aren't you wearing any shoes? The cold flooring beneath my feet helps me maintain my concentration, but you're sitting down. Yes, you got me there. Still, comfortable regardless. Now, if you excuse me, I got quite a bit of reading to do. Gnomes, man. Gnomes. Alright, on that note, I think we'll call it here for the night, guys. Like I said, I'll probably do some grinding off screen, work on my world quests and all that, just so we can get our gear level up. But yeah, I'll call it here. Alright, so without further ado, I hope you enjoyed our show. Share, favorite, follow, like, spread it around. If you know others be entertained by my show, send them my way. I will happily entertain you all. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It can only help out the channel. If you're wondering what the benefit for subscribing is, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to share. Till next time, this is the Night Show offline.